She was hired to clean his house, not his heart. Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Sophie and Richard, a couple who have been married for a few years, are divorcing. They decided to split up their assets and move on with their lives separately. But during the divorce proceedings, Sophie found out that she had fallen in love with another man named Tom. Tom was a widower who had lost his wife Clara 5 years ago. He was a bit older than Sophie, but that didn't bother her at all. She knew that she loved him and wanted to spend the rest of her life with him. However, there was one problem. Tom was still grieving over the loss of his wife and wasn't ready to move on. He told Sophie that he would never marry again because he had promised his late wife that he would stay faithful to her till death do us part. This promise made Sophie feel guilty because she didn't want to be the reason why Tom would break his promise, so she decided to wait for him patiently. One day, Sophie went to Tom's house to clean it. It was the first time that she had been there since their first date. As she was dusting the piano, she saw a letter fall out of it. She picked it up and read it. The letter was from Clara to Tom. In the letter, Clara asked Tom to let her go and to find happiness with someone else. She told him that she would always love him, but that he deserved to be happy, even if it meant that he had to move on without her. When Sophie finished reading the letter, she looked at Tom and asked him why he had never told her about it. Before he could say anything, she went to the kitchen to wipe away her tears. She matched a cut to a young Clara smiling at the piano. She was so beautiful. A moment of silence, then Sophie and Tom dance around the furniture, laughing and enjoying each other's company. SFX of vintage jazz music plus a clock ticking were used to set the scene. Suddenly, the music stopped and the scene changed. Sophie and Tom were sitting on the sofa, kissing. The scene is stronger than any description can achieve. A tense silence fell between them as they watched Rick and Ilsa's love story unfold on the screen. After a while, Sophie turned to Tom and asked him how he got here. Tom replied that the good Lord had put her on his path to regain his lost happiness. At that moment, Sophie also leaned in to kiss Tom. Their lips almost stick together. If only it could be an eternity. This time they were in the fireplace. The fire was crackling merrily, casting a warm glow on their faces. Sophie leaned in closer and whispered, "We could have each other." Then the screen became encrypted. All that could be heard was the crackling of the fire and the ticking of the clock. The next scene showed Tom at Clara's grave. He was holding a bouquet of roses. He looked down at them and said, "Thank you for sending her to me." If you liked the story, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more hot moments.